Oh my gosh, I see you at volleyball games all the time.
I played volleyball.
You lettered in volleyball, didn't
Yeah.
you? In
Yeah.
high school? Talk
I
about
did,
that.
yes. Well, mom played volleyball. She played at Bowling Green
Yeah.
State University, sorry. She was MAC Player of the Year her senior year, and they won the MAC her freshman year. So when I got to middle school, I was looking for something to do in the spring because I was not a track runner.
Really?
No. Let's see what others. I was never too coordinated for lacrosse. It's too much running still. And then I was like, "Hey, Mom, do you think there's any like a club team for volleyball or like a school team?" She was like, "Let me see what I can do." I'm pretty sure like she helped organize our middle school volleyball team. And then our high school had it up until like they started it back in 2008. It's becoming really popular in the Midwest.
Wow.
So men's volleyball is growing. And I love the sport. Like spring break, we were on a cruise and there was a men's volleyball tournament. We kicked ass. That was a lot of fun.
So
Am I allowed to lightly swear? Okay. Just making sure.
so did you played volleyball and football in high school?
Yeah. And hockey.
And hockey.
Yeah.
How did you pick football?
How did I pick football? Well, let's see. It was my sophomore year and I was working like a kids camp called Hidden Hollow. And I was talking to my brother and I had the opportunity. I was like, "Hey, Landon, let me ask you something. I'm thinking about, because it would take up so much time in the summer, should I continue with football and, keep the workouts in the summer and play during the season, or should I become a camp counselor and, work with the kids?" Because at the time, like I was really passionate about that. I loved working with kids. And at the time I also did some work with kids with disabilities. So I talked to him about it and he was like, "No, you need to stay with the work. You need to keep doing football. And eventually, if you still have that passion, then you can work at it later in life." And I was like, "Well, that makes a lot of sense. I guess I'll do that." And, junior year hit, I played 2 varsity games and got my first call from a Division I coach. And that was that.
That's awesome. What do you like doing outside of football? Like, do you have any hobbies?
Yeah. I'm currently building a big Lego set. I'm working on a UCS Venator, which is a Star Wars set. The ship is going to be like this big once it's done.
Right. Where are
Post
you
it up in my
putting it?
room. I'm going to get like a big stand, like a shelf. I'm going to put it up
Oh,
in
okay.
my room. It'll be above my monitor for my Xbox. I like playing video games. Trying to spend a little more time outside, maybe just going for a walk every now and then. I asked my buddy KT if I can walk his dog sometimes. He's got a cute little Rottweiler. I'm a big movie, TV show guy. I love binging TV shows. Watching Landman right now.
Yeah.
You should watch that. It's really good.
Landman?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm a big movie guy. I like going to the movie theaters. It's very nostalgic for me. So
What would you be doing if you didn't play college football? Like, do you think you would pursue college volleyball or?
I was looking at every aspect for recruiting. So I stopped playing hockey after my freshman year to pick up club volleyball, which is in the winter.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's pretty similar for basketball. Like you played on clubs so that you could get a little more exposure from
Right.
colleges. It was the same way for volleyball. So sophomore year, I played club. And like I had a Twitter for both. I posted up my volleyball highlights and my football highlights.
Can we somehow insert the volleyball highlight?
It's on my huddle. If you find Carter Smith huddle,
Let's see this.
there are some games of my highlights in there. So if you want to edit those in, feel free to do.
So crazy question, has your vertical increased? Like since you've been
Probably not. Probably
Like,
not.
did you have a crazy vertical when you were playing volleyball in high school?
No, I was just so tall already, and
What position did you play?
I played middle and outside.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I was sending balls down the line. I'm pretty sure I broke a kid's nose once.
Oh my gosh.
Think I knocked him out.
I've always
but-
wanted to play volleyball, so
Oh, it's so much fun.
wow,
Yeah.
that is crazy. Dang. I can't wait to see these highlights.
Yeah, me. They've been there forever, so.
Wow. Oh, good.